Ethan Nucker. Tonight, we have a pharaoh from ancient Egypt and a ruler from Mesopotamia. Stay tuned right after this. Hi, I am the Mesopotamian ruler Hamabari. Stay tuned while I'm going to answer questions about Mesopotamia on Fox News.
Welcome back to Fox News. I'm going to be asking Hamabari some questions. Mesopotamia become a civilization.
Mesopotamia became a civilization in 3500 BC. The first civilization was the Sumerian civilization. Then it was the Akkadians.
What's the geography like?
Mesopotamia is Greek for between the two rivers. Because there are two rivers laid side by side, beside it is called Euphrates and Tigris. These two rivers soon meet to go into the Persian Gulf. The climate is semi-arid like a desert in the north, but the south, marshes, lagoons, etc. The land is pretty fertile with rain that it gets in the south.
Who were major rulers and how did they come to power?
The major rulers of Mesopotamia were Gilgamesh of Uruk, dynasty of Akkad, Judea, Hammurabi especially, and the Achaemenid Persian dynasty.
Explain your awesome Hammurabi's code.
My code was a first set of written laws. These laws were, if you weren't in court, you could be rich or poor, and if you broke a law, you would be severely punished. And that is how I roll.
The major inventions Mesopotamia.
The inventions that the Mesopotamians used were Mesopotamia created the invention of Confucian writing with the recorded laws of Hammurabi's code. Yes.
Uniform.
They also used the sailboat for use to go through the oceans, but they also created the wheel for carrying goods. They created map to find their way to travel. They created created pottery to cook and eat things in, and they created the calendar to find what days they could track holidays and spend their move off.
When did the following civilizations rule in Mesopotamia? Sumerians, Assyrians, Babylonians, Akkadians, and Persians.
Okay, so the Sumerians were from 3500 BC to 1800 BC. The Eurasians were from 1170 BC, 612 BC. The Akkadians were 2340 BC to 2125 BC. And the Babylonians were 1792 BC to 1595 BC. And the Persians were 550 BC to 333 BC. We have now landed from our hitch ride from the Royal Air Force to Egypt. Now, we're going to ask King Tut some questions about ancient Egypt. Explain daily life. What were the clothes they wore and what did the families do?
Rich jewelry and makeup such as eye paint. They would usually wear white linen clothes. They would usually live in mud houses with flat tops to sleep on when it was too hot inside. Egyptians would get jobs such as being farmers, craftspeople, soldiers, and scribes and priests.
How did they create and use pyramids and temples?
Pyramid blocks were sewn using stone and copper tools and were transported by using wooden sleds and used ramps. They were built upward and finished down. Egyptians used them for the fairs.
How did they practice their religion? What were their major beliefs?
They worshipped them by washing their clothes and putting on perfume. They also put food and drink at the gods' feet and prayed, had festivals and spiritual texts in their names. Egyptians would offer live sacrifices, gave coffins, gravestones, and fresh flowers to them.
Welcome back to Fox News. I am Ethan Rucker. Now, continuing questions with King Tut. I am not showing his face because it is very ugly. What were hieroglyphics? Give us an example of a message.
Hieroglyphs were pictures used in the Egyptian language. The first signs kept records about the king's possessions. These two signs, a bird and a cloud thingy, represent MT, which could mean things such as met or mat.
Major pharaohs of the time. The major pharaohs of Egyptian were Akhenaten, Akhamenhotep, Amos I, Kalomo VI, Kamhosat, Khufu, King Tut, Menes, and Ramses.
I already said that.
Provide us with additional unique information about ancient Mesopotamia that is not covered previously.
Cleopatra was not an Egyptian, she was Greek. They forced one of the earliest peace treaties on record. They loved war games. Egyptian workers were known to organize labor strikes. Egyptian pharaohs were almost always overweight. Pyramids were not built by slaves. And I may have been killed by a hippopotamus.
Now, we are going back to America. Hopefully we got better ratings than other people, like CNN.
See you later.
Tell me if this is good. Hey, tell me if this is good.